interesting game to watch, especially because both the compositions. The side of Team Impunity India does feel like it has a better composition in this game, but the side of Team Maaf, they have pulled off something new here. It seems like the Saber will be going in that mid lane, so it's a very interesting thing to watch here. Let's see if the Saber is able to pull out a better game this time against that Valentina. It will be a very interesting thing to watch out. But for now, it does seem like the team they are going to be a little bit behind in that early game because they have that carry and they have that saber there. So yeah, both of them pretty useless until they get their ultimate and some farm.
Yup, and we might be seeing a first blood coming up, but no. The Saber is going to the mid lane actually, and Nolan was able to secure the Leaf of Wanderer as well. It will give him some additional movement speed. With Carmilla being quite a nuisance, but she will be forced to use her flicker out this time. Meanwhile, on the gold lane, Ruby is quite poking that carry right now, but Nolan is looking quite on a bad position, but he will be able to retrieve the Phobius, the Julian actually is able to use the chains, but connecting on to nobody. The Nolan used his dash and was able to escape. So by far, I guess they will just be waiting for the turtles. They are just trying to make those pokes, but okay. And nothing much has been done, but this Nolan almost secured that kill onto that Matilda. The flicker has been forced out, but on the mid side, Saber is able to get that kill onto that Valentina. This mid lane Saber is going to be quite annoying for that Nolan as well as the Valen, I would say.
Yeah, it does seem like the Valentina had that flicker, but I don't know why she decided not to use that here. But because of that, she will be going down before the first turtle, and that means she is a little bit behind in terms of gold and EXP to that Saber because the Saber is already level 4. Look at that. He goes in with his ultimate onto that Phobius with this enough damage, and he will be the one getting taken down instead. And the first turtle is, going to go into the favor of Team Impunity India. Look at the damage. Just connect onto with her ultimate. And because of that, the Matilda will be going down. The Julian is going down as well. The Hylos is pretty low, and it will be easy turtle for the side of Team Impunity.
Man, that ultimate from that Carmilla, even the glorious pathway was used onto that turtle fight. Carmilla was able to connect with the curse of blood and was able to get down to 3 people. Ruby just joined immediately and was able to get some trades as well for her side. And Nolan was able to secure. Impunity India were able to secure the turtle to quite a trade, I would say.
Yeah, I mean it's already 1K lead coming in before the 3rd minute mark. So yeah, very good team fight coming in from the side of Team Impunity India. I mean, it seems like they're looking to take this game down already because of the aggression which they are showing with their picks. And the side of Team Mav, they really need to play it slow. They need to play it safe because this time they really rely on that farm again. In the last game as well, the Claude as well as the Hayabusa, I mean, were not able to dominate that early game because of which they did not get the damage. But this time they have that carry, they have that Julian, and the carry really needs to do a lot in this game because other than him, I do not think anyone can force the enemy.
Baki Mat is immediately taken down.
Yeah.
Valen was also able to use that IMU glorious pathway, the Hylos ultimate, but still that golden or the ruby was jumped off by 4 of the people. The curse of blood was also used by Carmilla in order to secure the kill onto that gold laner. They are just making sure Carrie gets her some of the farms from the tower, but I don't think she will be able to do so overcome it right now because Ruby has already joined and Carmilla is quite a nuisance as well. The Curse of Blood also did connect in there, but was not able to hit up most of the people. And the turtle has already been spawned. So I guess Impunity are on a better position to contest for the turtle this time, but they will be like Team Map will still be able to contest this turtle. I would say the blue buff has already been popped up and taken by the Julian too, and I don't think Julian will be able to make it on time. And yes, Impunity are able to take down this turtle as well. And in terms of the objectives, by far, Impunity are quite the leading team, even though the kills are equal.
Oh, look at that! Coming in the Matilda. The
The
Matilda
person
was able
who
to make that Julian escape there with a guiding wind, right, Tami? And the thing is that the Ruby is making those rotations from her lane, but the carry, I mean, she has to play safe, so she's not able to rotate for her teammates, and that is why during those team fights, they're always coming out on top, the side of Team Impunity India.
I definitely agree with you. And this Matilda is trying to, they are trying to get down that top tower, but the Nolan will instantly be punished. This time, Phobius is trying to join into the team fight, but that S2 from that Matilda just making sure that carry is going to be escaping. She is quite on half of the HP, so it would be better she would be retreating for now. And on for the side of Team Up, they are doing quite better compared to the previous teams are now. They are quite locked in, I would say. Because, but meanwhile, the Ruby has been picked off by that Julian on that bot lane, and I think the bot tower would be secured. But no, the Nolan has joined already, and the Julian will be forced to retreat. The Hylos is still there. There comes a glorious pathway from that Hylos. Valentina copied that ult. Hylos looking on a bad position, and he will be taken down. No, but okay, I think Hylos will be able to escape, but no, Carmilla is able to secure that kill onto that Hylos. That S2 did connect, but Carry is able to take down the top tower as well. The turtle is already about to spawn too. So, Team Map are also quite pulling it off in this game. That Saber is waiting for Nolan onto that bush, and if he goes there, that there comes a ult from that Saber. Carry has followed up too, and Nolan
Wow.
has been taken down. This is going to be an easy turtle. Like this is going to be an uncontested for turtle for the side of Team Map. Like the Nolan was able to get his blue buff, but that Saber was waiting for him onto that bush. Immediately, as soon as the blue buff was down, Saber just marched in and was able to take down that Nolan. So it resulted in taking that Julian was able to take down that turtle for the side of Team Map. So I would say in terms of objectives, Team Map are quite leading right now. But meanwhile, on the mid side, Julian almost got taken down by that Ruby and that Valentina. I'm sorry, it was the Carmela and the Valentina actually.
Yeah, and look at that. The Matilda is taking so much damage from their Nolan. The dash was used, and just when the dash was used, the Nolan went in for that. And look at that, the carry is alone there. The Purify has been popped. A lot of damage being placed onto him, but he has that movement speed coming in from the ultimate to escape. And the Saber gets taken down in that mid lane area. The Saber is a very, very fragile hero, and that's why he will be taken down there. The mid lane as well as the top lane, sorry, the bottom lane is being pressured right now. Four members trying to take that mid lane tower down. The high loss, oh my god, look at the amount of healing, amount of sustain he's able to do. They are not able to take him down.
Oh,
The enemy is there to back him up, and right now, look at that, the amount of damage Zulin is doing onto three members going down there, trying to take that tower. That high loss, I mean, look at that. The amount of damage he was able to take down. The Phobius is going in as well, but he will be the one getting taken down instead. And look at that, they're coming out on top again. Team Maaf is making a comeback in this game.
I agree with you that Nolan is quite low as well. A 4 for 0 trade for the side of Team Mark. They are able to say, oh my god, this Nolan will get taken down if he's gonna stay like that. He is trying to get that out. No, but Valentina just copied the glorious pathway. And for this time, they will be able to secure the mid tower. They will be able to save it for now, but for how long? We are yet to see that. And this carry is getting quite farmed as well. She is able to get her items like the corrosion child as well as the demon hunter sword and the golden stuff. And on the bot side, meanwhile, Nolan is taken down immediately. This made I mentioned it before too. On the semifinals, Maaf did pick up the Saber as the mid laner actually, and they were able to pull that game off too. And the Saber mid lane is quite working out for the side in this game as well.
I mean, the presence of Ryota is, doing so good for the team right now. I mean, it seems like Ryota is a good charm because in the last game, I did see them losing out when Ryota was not there. But right now, I guess Ryota is back and he is, leading them so well in this game. As well as Angry Cat on the table doing so good. Oh my god, the amount of damage coming in onto that Carmilla is so much. He's not able to sustain and he has to use that flicker to escape from that.
I do agree this Hylos will be forced to retreat as well for now, and we might be seeing a team fight coming up anytime soon onto the red buff, but no, okay. by far they will just be waiting for the Lord. I guess it's better for Team Impunity to just wait for the Lord coming up to the inhibitor tower from the top side and take it down. Because if they overextend the fight, they might end up losing the game as well. The Hylos is just waiting for him onto the bush, but he will not be taken down. Saber is quite on half the HP. Nolan is right there, and Saber is able to mark the Nolan once again. But this time, Nolan will be able to kill that Saber this time. But Saber was on half HP, and the Carmilla was also waiting for them. So this time, the Saber did got punished, and Nolan was able to survive. And I think they will be able to defend. Team Impunity will be able to defend this Lord as well.
Yeah, but the tower HP is somewhat low in the top lane tower, but the inhibitor still survives. So it's a good news for the side of Team Impunity. Hey, my goodness, the Phobius is jumping in onto 4 members right now. He's sustaining a lot as well, but look at the damage coming in. The Matilda uses her guiding wind. The Ryota is so low, but he's able to make that escape thanks to the healing coming in from that Matilda there.
The
Can take it away.
Glorious pathway coming up from Vilos. The cockpit glorious pathway was there as well. Julian trying to make up. There comes the I am offended from that Ruby. Ruby is trying to make some initiation, but she will not be able to do so. I guess most of her S1 and S2 are on cooldown, so she will not be initiating anytime soon. Meanwhile, that Saber is just waiting for that Nolan on the bush, onto that blue bush. As soon as the Nolan, like he might be planning, like as soon as the Nolan joins to contest and like take his blue buff, then I will be able to take him down if I hide on the bush. But this time he will be forced to retreat, I would say. And the Lord is also about to spawn. And I think, this Carmilla was not able to connect the Curse of Blood most of the times. Even on the previous team fight, she was not able to connect it. So I think if they are able to, like, if this Carmilla is able to connect the Curse of Blood onto the 2 or 3 members, then this Team Impunity might stand a chance in terms of team fights, but that Curse of Blood is not connecting. That's the main thing, the main issue that's happening right now.
Yeah, the thing is that the Curse of Blood, because of the Matilda, right, it's so hard for her because they can dash away, right? When they are connected. So look at that, the damage coming in though from that carry. The Vengeance has been popped, and the Vengeance has been beaten out. That means that Phobius will not be able to sustain the rest of the damage, and the Curse of Blood is not connecting again. The Glorious Pathway has been popped. It might be a free Lord for the side of Team Maaf this time.
Yup, and their EXP laner, the frontliner, has already been taken down. Meanwhile, Saber trying to get that kill onto that Nolan once again, but not able to do so. Matilda used her flicker to try to get that kill onto that Nolan. The Lord has been secured from the side of Team Maaf, and monster kill for that Julian. The glorious pathway coming up from that Hylas, the double kill, and Nolan was able to get that kill onto the Matilda though, but the Julian was able to secure the double kill as well. A 2-for-2 trade by far, and the EXP laner from the side of Team Impunity has joined the team fight as well. So if Phobius is able to overcome it and go to the front line, and if this Carmilla is able to connect that Curse of Blood somehow, then this could be a potential wipeout for Team Impunity. But still, Maaf is doing so good in terms of the team fights. This Matilda is contributing so much. Meanwhile, Nolan is able to get that kill, but he will be punished as well. Both of the fast hands are taken down. Both of the junglers have been taken down out of action. That Nolan was waiting for that Julian onto that bush, but both of them will be taken down. What a reflex that came up from that Julian. He did get taken down, but he was able to take down that Nolan too onto that process. Hylos is trying to sustain some team fights. Here comes the glorious pathway. The revitalize has also been used, but he will not be able to escape as well. He doesn't got the follow-up through, and the Lord has been taken down from the side of Team Impunity as well. So by far, this Lord has gone to waste, I would say, and the jungler was also taken down from the side of Team Maaf.
Yeah, both the junglers, got taken down very easily before their lord, so that is why they were not able to do much in this, in this lord. But for now, it does seem like Team Maaf still are on the upper hand because they have all the towers on the map, they have the map control, they have more towers on the map. Right now, they are trying to, pressure the mid lane though. The mid lane needs to be protected. They do not have the Hylos here. They do not have the front line. The carry is trying to defend it alone. That's not a good thing right now. The Hylos will be there up, trying to defend that top lane. Now look at the top lane. They're trying to force the top lane tower.
Oh my god!
Goes in Vortex here. Oh my god, what a team fight coming in right now. Look at that. Ryota is being targeted by three members, but Ryota, look at that. Matilda able to, help him escape, get that position back, and right now they are the one chasing them down. I feels like the whole team will be wiped out. Team Impunity India falling slowly. Look at that Ruby, somehow able to sustain it though. And now they are able to, look at the Hylos chasing down the Phobias as well. The Ruby is fighting 2v1, somehow able to survive still,
Oh
but no,
no, this
it's a wipe out for Team Impunity India.
they have their marksman as well, team up, and I guess this is over for the side of Team Impunity India for this game. And okay, they will be retreating because the Nolan and the Carmilla has joined the team fight as well. They will just be trying to focus on the Lord and try to end this game as soon as possible. Because if they overextend, then they might end up losing as well. But in terms of team fights right now, Team Maaf are looking the better team, and they are trying to shut down that Raws as soon as possible. I think this is going to be an uncontested Lord because the Nolan is still taking his blue buff. There comes a glorious pathway from that Hylos trying to make an initiation. Matilda using her ult as well. Like this, Hylos just came up flying in there, but still no trades by far. And Team Maaf was able to get down the Lord. And this is going to be quite a tough Lord to defend, I would say. If Team Maaf are able to sync the lanes quite properly and the Lord is able to join with the synced minions, then it would be quite tough for Impunity to defend this base. They don't have the mid inhibitor tower as well. So I think Team
In
must the Saber, but Hylos trying to make an initiation, the glorious pathway, but the Ruby immediately gets taken down. The Hylos looking, the Phobius looking on the back position as well. The monster kill for the carry, the Lord gets taken down. The super minions are yet to spawn from both of the sides, and Nolan will be forced to retreat from there. They are able to get the tower though. The minions are yet to arrive. Nolan trying to clear the mid. Nolan is trying to clear the mid as well, but Julian is able to join up there, and there comes the Curse of Blood. Did connect this time, but
oh
the carry will be marking the base, and Team Muff will be taking
my
one
god.
game, one series with them. It's not over yet.
Victory!
Oh my god, such a nice game, coming in this time from the side of Team Maaf. Team Maaf finally making the